Hello, beloved. We are back with Dr. Vinay Williams, extending what we discussed a couple weeks ago as far as mental health and also pelvic pain. And today we're going to do some calming exercises, focusing on emotional stability, mental calmness, and also focusing on pelvic pain relief. Here we go.
Good day, Natasha. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we're going to start with windshield wiper legs. I'm going to have you lay flat on your back. You're going to get comfortable, allow your body to relax into the surface that you're laying on. This is best done on a firm surface, and of course you can pad it with a mat. Lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet in a standing position on the floor, allowing your knees to be directed towards the ceiling. Let me see you inhale deeply, filling up your abdomen with air. And as you exhale, focus on your pelvic floor. Inhale. What you would like to feel is softness there. As you inhale next time, gently drop your knees to the right, visualizing tension exiting your body. You can choose to linger in this position a little while you take deep breaths in and out. And when you are inclined to, return to the center. We're going to repeat that, going towards the left, keeping focus on your breath and releasing the tension in your pelvic floor. As you return to center, feel the improvement in the rotation. Go to the right. Continue with your breath. Center and back to the left. This can be repeated up to 3 minutes. Very good. The next exercise, we're going to rock our pelvis. Now, there are a lot of muscles that affect the pelvic floor. Not just the pelvic floor muscles, but the glute muscles, your abdomen, even your hamstring muscles can affect your pelvic floor. In addition to your breathing pattern, which includes another muscle, the diaphragm. We also have the psoas muscles that attach to the low back and go through the pelvic floor, attaching to the hip. So this exercise can have an effect on all these areas. This will also help to regulate calmness in your nervous system. So this next exercise can be done in this position, or you can straighten your legs out, whichever is more comfortable for you. As you inhale, tilt your pelvis upward. So that means your back is going to arch as you inhale. Keeping your arms at your side. Inhale deeply, expanding your abdomen as if it were a balloon. Allowing your back to arch up, away from the floor. As you exhale, your pelvis should naturally move downward, and you can apply a little pressure to that to push your low back into the floor as you exhale. Connect your breathing pattern and the movement and allow it to flow like a wave. Inhale, abdomen rises, back arches. Exhale, abdomen lowers, back lowers. This is very calming. This is something that people can do at times before resting for the night or napping. to calm your nervous system and get your spine, your pelvic floor, and all those muscles to disengage from being in an upright posture, whether it's sitting or standing throughout the day. Beautiful. The next exercise is called cat-cow. This is one that many people are familiar with. It requires you to stand on your knees and your hands with your elbows straight. If this position is uncomfortable for you, you may want to use an exercise ball or pillows or your couch cushions or anything under you that can support you. Inhale deeply, arch up. Let me see you bring your head up to the ceiling. Exhale, round your back up. Let's tuck your tailbone under a little bit more. Bring your face down towards your chest. Push your back up to the ceiling. Exhale and push that tightness up through your back, up to the ceiling, into the sky. And inhale and reverse that position. Synchronize the breath and the movement. Feel your spine opening from your tailbone, going up, 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 all the way through your neck. This is compression here. And when you arch up, you're gonna feel the natural movement in your spine and your tailbone as the pressure is relieved. You can practice this movement for 2 to 3 minutes, or longer or shorter if you are so inclined. Beautiful. You did well. Now there are times when you don't have the space or the availability of time to actually get on the floor and exercise. This is something that you can do wherever you are. You can sit in your car and do it. You can sit at your desk. You could go to the restroom. You could do it at home. It's called gentle head and neck movement. Again, we start with the breath. We like to get in touch with ourselves. As you inhale deeply into your abdomen should expand like a balloon. As you exhale, your abdomen should lower. Pay attention to the sensations in your neck. Your jaw, your face, your eyes, your ears, your scalp, your chest. Connect your breath to all these regions. Allow them to expand as you breathe. Envision oxygenation occurring in these muscles, increasing your youthfulness, your vitality, your sense of inner peace and well-being. Nod your head up and down gently, just a small motion. Continuing with your breath, nodding up and down. When you are ready, turn your head left to right, gently. From straight forward, you're gonna go left to right. Gentle motion. Maintaining a comfortable breathing pattern. Now, this exercise or activity within itself is calming. For those of us who may be inclined to go a little further, Keeping in mind if you have any neck conditions, pain, stiffness, numbness, or tingling in your arms, hands, neck, chest, that this may cause some triggering of your symptoms. So you would want to do this in small ranges that are pain-free without any uncomfortable symptoms. To progress further, we can try to use the tip of our nostrils to use it as a guide to make a figure 8. So you use the tip of your nostril, which is your nose, to go around as if you're making a figure 8. And this should be a very gentle, calming sensation. You can change your 8 to a different direction. So if you started left, you can go right. If you started right, you can go left. Repeat this as long as you're inclined, 1 to 2 minutes, keeping your breathing and positive thoughts in mind. Those of us who are unable to sit unsupported, I would encourage you to sit in a chair that has back support with your feet firmly planted onto the floor and your hands on your knees or in your lap on a pillow where you are resting. Your arms should feel like they don't have to be held up with your shoulders. You want to be relaxed and in a rested position to do this. Wonderful. You should feel very calm. Very soothing, yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you guys next time.